Morning. Doing a little cleaning, power washing. There was a coolant leak on that tractor. The coolant keeps getting pushed out the overflow in the reservoir tank. Gasket's bad on the pressure tank. It's not creating a vacuum to suck it back in. So Phil's cleaning that up. It has not rained overnight, but there's rain in the very close vicinity. Oh, there's a raindrop on the windshield of the truck. I'm holding off for a few minutes to go do anything in the field. We might take a field cultivator out and see what happens until we get rained out. But Dad and I are going to go up to the irrigation field where the rain is and grab that 7520. So I'm going to get that brought home and check it out now that it's got all the hose on it. Cool. All right, we got to check stuff out. We'll go over there in a minute. Got a little scrap. For those of you wondering, that is how thick the hose is. Is that 1/4 inch? Maybe?
Looks like it.
Yeah. This, it feels like the same type of hose that was on the hard hose Traveler, and we never had trouble with that. And that hose drug on the ground. Like you pulled it out with a tractor, dragging on the ground, it pulled itself back in. This hose doesn't drag. It just lays down and gets picked back up. So I expect no real longevity issues with the hose on this.
Hey, where are we going to put the well at?
Somewhere over there. So this is the end of our hose, and this flange will bolt up to our riser in the field. That's what we've got to figure out. Yeah, well, actually it bolts to the short piece of hose laying over there, and then that bolts to the riser in the field. But yeah, there's a lot of hose on this. 3,000 feet. So it can water anything within 3,000 feet of where our riser goes. I told you it was going to fill that whole cavity up. Oh my goodness. It's enormous. All right, cool. All right, so the idea is to put a well right in here, which I have made some progress on. And then we're going to bury pipe, straight shot right down there. There's a edge of a planter pass, literally straight out from where we're at right now. And that's my goal, is to bury the pipe right underneath that, out to there's a pipe or a stake out there with a flag on it, a riser, and that is kind of where the home base is going to be for the 360 rain. I want that to be as close to this side this way as possible. Obviously, the less pipe we have to bury, the better, but we're basically going to come right down here. This was the edge of a planter pass, and so I want that riser to be as close to the between passes as we can get, but not to the point where I have to swerve around it with both of them. So we're gonna come off this way just a little bit. That way with one pass I have to swerve around it. The other pass will go straight through and we won't have to worry about it. 1,000 feet maybe? I don't know. It is what it is. The nice thing about this corner over here and being where we're at is there's electric right there. Now, we probably aren't going to get electric from our energy provider this year, but it's right there when we need it. And that's part of what this whole panel is for, so that we can put a meter on there and we can put a circuit box, breaker box, and all that stuff. And if you look at the poles across the road, there's actually 3-phase power there. Well, it's single phase coming into here, but right there across the road, it is 3-phase power, and would be quite easy to get 3-phase if the power company will work with us at all. Now, our history with this power company is not great. They have not been real friendly and easy to work with on other projects in the past. So I don't anticipate actually getting power company power this year. I fully intend to run this with a generator, but if we can get it, we will get it at a reasonable cost. That's the problem, is like when we wanted to do some stuff for our grain system, they basically just said it's going to be $250,000. And we said, we'll buy a generator. So we did. And we've still come out way ahead on that deal. It's way better. This, it'd be nice to have line power and not have to run a generator all the time. Okay, we got the tractor back home. It's starting to rain, so I think we're just going to wait this one out a little bit before we take a tractor to the field. I think Phil went to the field with the disc, but I don't think it's gonna last very long. We got some boxes to fold down and clean up and get out of here. Maybe take back down to the seed warehouse at some point today. I don't know. We'll see. We got lots of stuff to do. And by lots of stuff to do, I mean take a nap. We need to take a nap today. It's raining, so we're not going to the field, but you guys remember I sold our irrigation pipe a while ago? I also sold that pipe trailer with it, and then they didn't take it because we couldn't, I don't know, whatever reason, they never came and got it. Well, they're here today, so need a little air in the tires and we'll send it on its way. Got them all taken care of. I think that's eventually going to make its way to the UP of Michigan. I went to some seed potato growers up there. The traveler went to one guy, the pipe went to a neighbor. Oh, there it goes. Well, the rain's starting to add up a little bit, up to a tenth, and it's going to keep raining for a little bit, it looks like. We might be out for a couple of days here, and then we'll see what the weather does, but that's okay. I needed a break anyway. So, we got a little cleaning up to do in the seed warehouse, the stuff from yesterday from the plot. We'll take care of that, and if it's going to be wet for a little while here, I would really like to keep working on my ceiling. So I'm trying to get set up and prepared for that. We can get the man lift back in here, but I'm really going to need 2 points, right? We got to be able to lift on the top end of the sheets and the bottom end of the sheets along the wall there. And so I'm thinking about going and buying a scissor lift. I know I could go and rent one relatively cheap. The problem is this project is going to take me a long time, and you can buy a pretty decent one for around $5,000, and I'm pretty sure I could buy it now and sell it a year from now for just as much. And so it makes more sense to buy it than to rent it. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm thinking about that. I'm trying to get stuff lined up for it. I do want to fold boxes and some of that other stuff to do today too, but I need to run to town, go do some supplies shopping, and we'll be back here this afternoon. Oh yeah, well, I got you. You guys see this nice quarter zip that I got? Border View Farms on it. It's pretty nice. I had Farm Focus make this up for me. My intent was just like I wanted one. I like quarter zips. They're nice when I'm out selling seed and stuff. I've got some other ones that are branded and different things, and I like them. They fit me well. I never really intended to have them put them on the website and sell them, but I've had several people see it and say, I want one, I want one. So my question to you guys, do you want one of these? It's a little dressier than a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. But yeah, I can have them put them on Farm Focus website, and you can go buy one if you would like. I don't know how much they would cost. There's a couple other brands that have something similar, so let me know. Made it back from getting a few things in town and some lunch, and well, just generally taking it easy for the day. Decided I needed to get this lawnmower working, not because I need to use it to mow my lawn, but because I have some more bagged fertilizer over there that I want to spread, and I got a bunch of fertilizer in buckets now that I would like to spread. And I've got a little pull type little lawn spreader that works really good behind this, but it's got to be running, and the battery was dead. So we're going to charge that up. Had a flat tire. We got all those pumped up, and we probably need to change the engine oil on this. I haven't done it for a while. Like hours wise, we're fine, but it's been like 6 years. Just too long. So we should probably do that. I should just sell this thing. I really don't use it very much, but it's my lawnmower. I kind of like having it. It's just too small to mow my lawn with. It'll take forever. Anyway, yeah, we'll see if the battery will hold a charge after a while here and clean the air filter out. I don't have a oil filter for it or oil, so I'm not going to change it today. But yeah, look it over. This isn't terribly dirty. Decided to do a little reorganizing in the seed warehouse here. We're going to be getting lots of empty boxes back very soon, and I want to be able to shove them all in this corner over here. So these boxes here are still full, and they have kind of stock beans for my account in them, so I'm moving them over here with the rest of my seed that's still left for my customers. That stuff there, those paper bags in that one box, is stuff that is sold, and the guys are going to take it yet. They just haven't. Most of that corn is all extra. Those beans are extra at the moment, although they may be leaving too. So we've got plenty of stock seed around at the moment. Probably a little more than we should, but I'm fairly confident that it will still move, at least a fair bit of it. And like, we're gonna plant a bunch of double crop beans that I do not have seed for, so we'll use some of these boxes up for that. Come on. There we go. So we're just moving stuff around here. I moved that pallet of plot stuff there. I moved my stack of pallets over there, and then we'll shift all those empties into the corner. I still got a bunch down the farm we need to get. It's raining and I don't want to do it in the rain. Well, today's been kind of a boring day, and I needed that after working hard the last few days. So I'm going home. It's still cold, it's windy, the rain is mostly past. I'm not going to say we won't get any more, but we've ended up with 3 tents today. What do we got here? A bunch of parts for us. I'll take them up to the shop. 3 tents, which isn't the end of the world. It'll dry out. Tomorrow's supposed to be dry, but cold and cloudy. So I doubt we'll do anything tomorrow, but I won't rule it out. Who knows? We'll see. I'm gonna take these parts up to the shop. We got some stuff for the sprayer that we need to work on. And yeah, I'm waiting on a vapor condenser, is what it's called, for the front there for the AC. It had a hole in it. I found one online that it's a little sketchy, but it saved me $1,200 versus John Deere. So we're gonna try it and see what happens. It should be here maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. But as far as tomorrow goes, I may or may not have somebody coming to drill a well tomorrow, believe it or not. Like, that just happened all of a sudden. So if that happens, we'll see what's going on. Maybe I'll make a video, maybe I won't. But thanks for watching. Have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow or sometime.